the first reading this morning, with their patience worn out by the journey, the people complained. You know, we're approaching the third year of the pandemic, and since the declaration of the pandemic, you know, the world has changed considerably. We've gone through a long period of unprecedented adaptations that we all had to make. Tremendous changes in the pattern of our days, in our worship, in our sense of being together. And this period has taken its toll. It's taken its toll on many levels. You know, psychologists and sociologists are going to be studying for years the impact of the pandemic. And I know just in a parish community, just seeing how different people handled it. Some couldn't handle it at all. Others thought it was much ado about nothing. You know, we had to acclimate ourselves to a long period of time where we couldn't come to church and we couldn't do the normal activities of parish life. And it's always, you know, you're moving too fast, you're not moving fast enough. I was at a parish and they did this, and how come we're not doing that? And let go. You know, just don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. We're going to get through this. And we have. Now, I often hear the phrase, you know, I just can't wait till we finally get back to the way it was before this all started. And I appreciate that sentiment very much, except we're not going back. We are, as the theme of our Women's Club year is, we're moving forward. This experience has changed us. There's different expectations. There's different realities. The sense of relationships and purpose and meaning in life have all been affected. There's still all of us trying to sort through how do I relate to this new reality. Now, in the parish life, we have been blessed for over, close to 100 years with the Women's Club. And I have to say that at no other time in history have we needed the Women's Club more than we need it today. Because our parish, like every parish, is in a process of rebuilding, of reimagining its mission, of finding new ways of proclaiming and witnessing to the good news of Jesus Christ. And now is a time of kind of pressing a reset button of how do we get into the neighborhoods of this parish community? How do we connect with, you know, we've had many new parishioners that have moved into OL in the last couple of years, but the normal way you would affiliate with the parish was pretty challenging when the doors are closed. And the Women's Club keeps inviting new members. What a sign of life that there are new guilds that have formed during this incredible period, a challenging period of the pandemic. And today we celebrate the exaltation of the cross. And to many, they see the cross as a symbol of our Lord's death, and they don't realize it's much more a symbol of his resurrection. Out of his death came new life. And in our world, in our parish, in our families, we're experiencing that cycle of dying and rising again. And right now we're rising again. And with the impact, the commitment, the passion of the Women's Club, there's going to be awesome new ways that this parish is going to enter this new period, moving forward, proclaiming the good news of Jesus Christ. I thank the Women's Club for the many, many, many activities that they sponsor. You know, there isn't a month that goes by that there's not a drive going on to help people that are struggling. There's not a month that goes by that there isn't an event that people can come together. The guilds, building friendships that are lifetime friendships. I can't tell you how many funerals that I have where, you know, the kids are talking about their mom and said, you know, she was a faithful member of Guild 23. Her best friends were in Guild 23. And just how those relationships mark parish at its best. I pray that this will be an awesome year for the Women's Club. I know it will be. I thank Jen and her team, her leadership team, and for all of you for your commitment. This new year, this new program year will have many challenges as we're moving forward. But if we lift up the cross, as we find strength from the risen one, great and beautiful things will happen. So let's move forward.